Hey guys, today I'll be doing a special video. So every year I do this thing during the E3 weekends. So after the E3 is over, I usually compile I'll watch every trailer and I'll compile them up and usually do a very long Facebook post about like which games I like, which games I dislike and all that. And I'll show you an example. Okay. But yeah, this year, since last year there was no E3, this year it's back. So I am going to do E3 and the summer of gaming. So I'm going to combine those two. Okay. Okay, first let's talk about Jurassic World Evolution 2. I did not play the first game, so I don't know because after seeing the reviews, I kind of lost the um want for it, I guess. So yeah, let's see how this one does. Okay, next is Solar Ash, which looks like Shadow of the Colossus meets Jumper, the movie Jumper. Next, we have the Anacrusis, which is basically a Left 4 Dead game set in the future with like some powers thrown in. Hey. Next, we have the Endless Dungeon, which looks fun with like 4-person co-op. Yeah, that's a good one for like party games. Next, we have Ollie Ollie World, which is like a skateboarding game. Yeah, kind of feels like the one that they gave away on PS Plus. I can't remember the name, but yeah, it was fun. This one's my favorite, World War Z Aftermath. So all I can say is sequel time, baby. Next we have Skatebird, basically Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with burbs. Yes, I went there, burb. And lastly, for the summer of gaming, we have a puzzle game called Broken Pieces, and it reminds me a lot of Silent Hill, like the puzzles and all that. So yeah. Alright, next we have Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. I am not a huge D&D nerd, but the game looks cool. Like it really is cool. Like, 4-player co-op action and like going and just swinging around swords and doing magic stuff and all that shit. So it looks cool. Okay, next we have the Far Cry 6 Season Pass. I'm not gonna include Far Cry 6 because these games that I include in this list are technically like stuff from this year's E3 because I if a trailer came out for it like earlier or like you know last year's E3 or whatever, I'm not gonna include it. Well, 2 years ago was in E3, I mean. So yeah, Far Cry 6 Season Pass looks interesting. You can play as the three villains from the previous game, and also who doesn't want Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon? Next is Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Another Avatar game. Nice. All I can say is, as to quote Arnold Schwarzenegger, this is Abada. My good friend Jim Cameron made this movie. It's called Abada. Next we have Track to Yomi. It's a side-scrolling action slasher game in black and white. And I've never watched any Kurosawa films, but it reminds me of that. Like I've seen pictures of it and like I've heard of it. So yeah. Okay, this is next one is a sad one because it's an Xbox exclusive. So it's Redfall. It looks fucking amazing. It's like a vampire hunting shooting game, I guess. Or maybe it's a third person. I don't know yet because the trailer was awesome and it didn't show what kind of perspective we're getting for the game. So uh, yeah, it looks awesome. Sadly, it's on Xbox only. Next is Replaced. Looks like a another side-scrolling beat 'em up, but very noir-esque. So yep, maybe something along the lines of like a crime stuff, like criminal stuff, you know. Okay, next. This is the big one, I guess. I guess you can call it the big one. Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Uh, Square Enix. You messed up with the Avengers. I hope you don't mess up with this one. Alright, and next we have Life is Strange True Colors, aka Life is Strange 3. Oh, man. When I saw this game trailer, I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow, you know, Borat style. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Very nice. Okay, next we have Tinykin, which is basically Pikmin, but in a different skin. And it looks kind of cooler though, like functions wise, like the gameplay wise, it looks better. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I might just get it. Okay, next is called the game called Solstice, and this looks awesome. It's like about these two sisters, and one is like a knight, I guess, like an armored knight, and the other one's a spirit, a ghost spirit. So you go around like hacking and slashing and using like magic powers and all that shit. So yeah, looks awesome. All right, these are the last two games. So last two are WarioWare Get It Together. I love like mini game stuff like this. I've wanted to get the earlier WarioWare games on the Game Boy Advance and the DS, but I didn't get to play them. So I'm hoping the Switch will give me a chance to. So let's find out and see soon if I get it. Okay, and lastly, we have this game called Silt. So it is basically a limbo style game. If you've played Limbo, you'll know what I'm talking about. And yeah, but the weird slash cool thing about it is like it's set in underwater, and you have these like powers where you can like transfer your soul into other creatures. Like for example, the gameplay I saw, it was so cool. Like to escape the chains that he was stuck in, the main character was stuck in, he transferred his soul to a nearby fish with like big teeth, and he used it to like bite the chains away, and he escaped. And then he transferred back his soul to his body. So cool puzzles like that are awesome. All right, so that's pretty much my list of like games that I like from E3 slash game Summer of Gaming. So yep. Um, do leave down your favorites in the comment section and like this video, share it if you like. And as always, power on.